بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. So yesterday we covered the حروف المشبهة بالفعل, but before we move on to the next nasikh, I want to do a recap. Okay? So So this is kind of a brief table of how the حروف المشبهة بالفعل work. Yes? So first of all, let's look at column 1. How many are there altogether حروف مشبهة بالفعل? 6 of them. How did it go? Inna, anna, the two inna, the two lams, layta, la'alla, and then lakinna and ka'anna, L and K. Okay? Because you're lucky if you get it right. So two hamzas. How does the alphabet start? With hamza, isn't it? Alif. So inna, anna, two lams, layta, la'alla, and if you get it right, you're lucky. So lakinna and ka'anna. Or if you don't get it right, you're dead. So kaf and lam get killed. But that's a bit too violent. But any code you want to make up the code however you want. You just make these mnemonics to help you. So inna anna, layta la'alla, lakinna and ka'anna. So we have this done, yes? So those are the 6 huruf mushabbahun bil fa'l, yes? Now what's the meaning of these? The meaning is, first of all, inna. What does inna do? It creates emphasis. So the purpose of inna is what? Emphasis. You have a jumla ismiya. To create an emphasis in its meaning, you say inna. So Zaydun qa'imun, you want to say, no, like, believe me, I'm saying it with emphasis, there's no doubt in this. Inna. Inna Allah ghafurun. Inna Allah shakurun. Etc. etc. Yes? So that's inna. How do you translate it? Indeed. Or verily. Certainly. So any one of those words which give an emphatic meaning, you translate it like inna. Correct? So far basics? Yes. Let's stop there for now, okay? Let's stop here. We can do this until now, right? Anna, we can do later on, but you know that anna comes as an adapter in the middle of a sentence. And inna comes beginning of a sentence. We've done that in part level 1. We're not going to delve into it here. We'll do that again later on. Okay? But it's a harf mushabbahun bil fa'l. Layta and al-alla, they're both there to do what? To express a desire for mubtada khabar to occur. So Zaydun salimun. Zayd is safe and sound. It's fact. If we are wishing something which is impossible, you say layta. So layta is what? You wish for something but it's what? Impossible. And la'alla is for something which is possible. So whenever you want to wish something, so you have a mubtada and a khabar, and you want to show the wish for that thing to happen, that thing to happen, you either use layta or la'alla. When do you use layta? When it's what? Impossible. And when you use la'alla, when it's possible. Okay? Okay? Yes? Correct? Yes? So you have it. So wish, but impossible wish for later, and desire and reason is la'alla. Okay, possible. Correct? So you see here, perhaps, so that. So do the transition of those two. Correct? Lakinna means what? But. You have one sentence, you want to show a contrasting meaning, what do you say? Lakinna Zaydun qa'imun, lakinna amran jalisun. So contrasting meaning, use what? What do you use? Lakinna. Go ahead.
Now you were saying later is for wishing something impossible.
Yes.
The example that we did, later walada sadiq.
Yeah.
We're wishing that the boy is.
Yeah, so that means the example wasn't the best. You say, for example, I don't know, laytani fil Madina. Something which is improbable or impossible, something which is not. Yeah, okay? So maybe that wasn't the best example.
The circumstances.
Yeah, I can't, for example, you say, layta indi alfu dinarin. I wish I had $1 million, or 1,000 dinar. I don't have that. So for somebody like you might say, oh, I've got that anyway, so it's not hard. I can get a bit more work and I'll get that. I'm almost there. For you it's possible, for me it's impossible. I like those al-barakah. Okay? Okay? Then you have lakinna and ka'anna. You have lakinna and ka'anna. Ka'anna is for comparison. Yes? So you have the 4. Emphasis as an adapter. Wish, but impossible or very highly improbable. Or la'alla, possible. Lakinna is for contrast, but however, and ka'anna is for comparison as a simile. Yes? So we done the particles and the translation and the meaning. Now, some particles have a bit more rules. Inna can have a lam al-muzahlaqa. What does that mean? On the latter, so when you have an inna, not straight after inna, but on the second word, whether it's a khabar or whether it's a mubtada ism mu'akhar, you can have a lam. That's called the what? The lam which has slid down to accommodate the inna and create emphasis. Remember the examples we have? So we have, for example, we can say, so for example, inna allaha la ghafurun. So that lam creates more emphasis. Inna and lam, double emphasis. So that lam has slid down, that's called what? Al-lamul muzahlaqa. Yes? And then we have, so we're going to go through these rules, right? And then ya. We say that later often comes with ya. And that's called adatut tanbih, just to stretch the voice and make it more wishful and more hopeful. And in the Quran, wherever later comes, it also always comes with what? The adatut tanbih of ya. Ya laytani kuntu turaba. Ya laytani ma'ahum fa'afuza fawzan azima. Ya layta. It comes often. Not that I know of. The translation does not change. I'm not aware of the translation changing.
Is that always impossible?
Yes. Yeah, like he says, for example, there's Qiyamah, يَقُولُ الْكَافِرُ يَا لَيْتَنِي كُنْتُ تُرَابًا. When they will see, like the punishment, they will say, I wish I was just soil, like I wasn't anything, so I don't have to I don't have to bear the punishment for my rejection. Do you understand? So it's still impossible. Okay, so يَا لَيْتَنِي كُنْتُ تُرَابًا. I wish I was soil. I wish for things that have passed, so you can't change. Or, okay, so inna has addition of lam al-muzahlaqa. And ya later has addition of what? A tanbih. Then we say, now, I looked it up again. All of these can have ma al-kafa, right? All of them. But these are very rare. So ma al-kafa comes on inna, anna, and ka'anna. This one, and this one are common. Let's put that. Let's change the color. Let's change the color. Okay, we say here. Ma comes inna, anna, and ka'anna. For example, inna yuha ilayya annama. So you get anna and ma as well. You get innama commonly. You get ka'annama. I have found, I did a search, you do get laytama, you get la'allama, and you do get lakinnama, but it's like very rare. Like comparatively, like it doesn't come in the hadith. But it comes in a few poems, so it does come. So I won't say it doesn't come, but it's very rare. The common ones are innama, annama, and ka'annama. So it can come on all of them, but most common are what? Innama, annama, and ka'annama. And one of them changes the meaning because of the ma kafa. Which one changes the meaning? Inna. When you have inna with ma, it becomes what? Only. Okay? So let's try a few examples, right? Kafa, that ma, which stops the action of the inna, harf mushabbahun bil fa'il. Okay, we discussed that yesterday when you weren't here. Okay? Yes. So, okay, so let's just do simple. Zayd is probably tired by now. He's always standing up. Zaydun qa'imun, Zaydun qa'imun. Yes. Let's let him sit now today, okay? Let's say Zaydun jalisun, right? Zaydun jalisun. If I want to create an emphasis, what would I say? Inna Zaydan jalisun. If you don't believe me and I want to say really emphatically, what do I say? No. Inna Zaydan la jalisun. No. That's why it's slid down. The inna and lam never come together. I would say inna Zaydan la jalisun. Believe me, we always say Zaydun qa'imun. Today he's sitting down. That is the correct example. Inna Zaydan la jalisun. So double emphasis, more emphasis. If I want to say, all the people in Nahw always make Zaydun qa'imun. So I want to say, I wish Zayd was sitting down in examples. Yes? I say, Layta Zaydan jalisun. So, or let's say for example, somebody is very happy and he achieved something like, he got married or he became a hafiz of the Quran, and before he done that his father passed away. So you say, Ya layta abi hayyun. I wish my father was alive to see this day today. So Ya layta abi hayyun. I wish my father was alive. And you can also add what to later for more like desire. Ya layta abi hayyun. Correct? If it's possible, like for example, you say, is my father here? Can't see. I think he's here. He was here somewhere. Say, لَأَلَّ أَبِي حَاضِرٌ. Yeah, let's just say an example again. Zaydun jalisun. So I can't see Zayd. I can't see him behind the partition. So I say, لَأَلَّ زَيْدًا جَالِسٌ. Perhaps he's sitting. So لَأَلَّ means now what? Perhaps. So لَأَلَّ زَيْدًا جَالِسٌ. Okay? If I say, for example, now, contrast. I say, Zaydun jalisun, lakinna amran qa'imun. But amra is standing, lakinna. Okay? Yes? Okay? And let's say one student, he's sitting down with a group of people, and he's explaining so nicely, we say, كَأَنَّ الطَّالِبَ مُؤَلِّمٌ. It is as though the student is what? A teacher, the way he's explaining to the student. So, كَأَنَّ الطَّالِبَ مُؤَلِّمٌ. Yes? Correct? Does that summarize a bit better? Yeah, any questions? And if you wanted to, for example, you want to say, you say, Zaid is lying down. I said, no, he's not. He's only sitting. He was standing for the last 400 years in examples of the books. Today he's sitting now. I said, he's not lying down. I said, Innama Zaidun Jalis. Zaid is only sitting, not lying down yet. Maybe in another century or so, we'll get mercy upon him, make him lie down. But for now, he's been sitting. I say, Innama Zaidun, because of Ma al-Kafa, Innama Zaidun Jalisun. Zaid is only sitting. He's not standing or he's not sleeping. So only. Okay? Yes? Same meaning. So when ma comes on innama, the meaning changes. And this ma has the same meaning as these. So annama means the same as laytama, la'allama, lakinnama, and ka'annama means the same as layta, la'alla, lakinna, and ka'anna. Only the innama meaning changes. Okay? Yeah?
If you have the ma with the 5,
Yeah.
then it stops the effect.
It stops the effect, but the meaning is the same. When you have ma with inna, it stops the effect and the meaning, and has a different meaning. Is that clear? Muzahlaqa, yes. No. With innama, you don't have a lam muzahlaqa. It no longer becomes an amal. It's no longer inna zaydan. It's innama zaydun. It stops the effect. Okay. Any other questions? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك